before. Hey, my friends. How are you today? Boy, this day flew by. Well, one thing, I forgot my watch at home today, so I have no idea what time it was all day long, unless I looked at my phone. So I was like, oh my gosh, it's time to go live. So we got a cute little fun, easy project. I usually think about, but I didn't have time to think about this week. I was gone last week, and I just came back on Monday, back to work Tuesday. So I was like, Canvas Workspace has a zillion projects out there, so let me go find a project. So that's what I did. So it's cute. They have really, you guys should check it out. Canvas Workspace is free. To tell you the truth, I don't use it for designing because I have other software I use. So I can't tell you a lot about the design aspects of it, but they do have a lot of cute projects. I've made quite a few of their projects. So that's what I'm going to share with you tonight. And we're going to do a paper craft. So some of you I know a lot of you are big paper crafters. So you may have even already done this project. So it's called the Monster Candy Sleeve. And I already made one of them because, I have to kind of know what I'm doing. So this is what I made. Now for some, I don't know why in my brain I thought it would be closed like a box, but it's not. It's open on the side. So what you would do is like have a baggie full of M&Ms or something and stuff it in there and then have this around it, or maybe some candy bars, whatever you want. Hey, Fancy Pants! And so then it opens up like this. Is that cute? Opens up like this. So it's got these little tabs in it. So what we're going to do tonight is we're not going to make this one again. Hey, Sandy. So we're not going to make this one again. We're going to make the, well, let me just go to the overhead. And welcome everyone. Could go to the overhead. Here we are. I have all my stuff in there. Anyway, these are the it's a PDF. And you don't have to print it out. They have the PDF, they have the designs that you would send over via USB or your computer wirelessly, or I guess you can have your computer hooked up to your Scan and Cut. Anyway, so you can do it wirelessly. So all these are separate design. Well, it's one file, but these are different pieces within that file. And so there's this PDF, which is the instructions and the supply list. And then there's also a little video. They link you to a YouTube video. So it's pretty good. So tonight we're going to do Frankenstein, although I boo-booed. I don't have gray paper. I probably have it at home, but I didn't bring it with me. And then for the bat, I don't have purple paper, so we're going to make him a pink bat. This is going to be a, hey Janet, so it'll be a little girl bat, I guess. Okay. So I discovered, let's see, who am I doing first? We'll do Frankenstein first. And I can show you this at the, when we get to Scan and Cut. So tonight we're using the low-tack mat, the blue low-tack mat. That's generally what I use for paper. And Frankenstein's going to be green. So we're going to cut the body. So we're going to cut this part first. And then I think it's safe. I did this last night. I put the white and the black, the different colors of paper on together and cut it all at the same time. And it should be safe to do that because my paper is all the same thickness. Right before we came on tonight, I cleaned the mat with an alcohol-free baby wipe. Hey, Mickey! I haven't seen you in a while. So, yeah, I had a little vacay. It was fun. Went to Mexico City. It's a beautiful city. It really is. And I was visiting with I don't speak Spanish. Next time I go, I want to be able to speak Spanish. I visited a friend who's native. So that was good. Okay, that's probably enough. So we have our pink green monster for Frankenstein on our low-tack mat. So let's go to, double check which camera I want. I think I want this one, the design one. Everybody hear me okay? All right. Oops, I think I just jostled the, oh, so terrible. So I'm going to load the map. You guys are, well actually, yes, I am going to load the map. Because there's not a lot of designing for this. It's all, they created it for me, so I'm going to take advantage of their creation. Hopefully I'm not in your view. I'm just moving. We have an iron back here. I'm afraid my mat will run into it, so I'm going to just move it. Okay, so I'm going to retrieve my data. I saved it to a stick. And on my stick, I created a folder for Scan and Cut tips and tricks. I don't know what all that was. Tips and tricks. And I'm going to look for Frankenstein. That was for a card. Maybe that's the next time. Let me double check. Okay, that was the monster. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Back. That was the monster one. They kind of look alike, right? I think this is Frankenstein. Yep, this is Frankenstein. Okay, so I'm going to just say okay. And then I'm going to do edit, because I'm not going to cut everybody all at one time. I'm only going to cut this piece. The outside piece, I guess. So I'm going to delete these other pieces. Say okay. Delete. Oop. Sorry, wrong. Got carried away there. Now you could use these scroll arrows. So I don't want to delete that. So I'm going to move 4 on. Okay. And no worries about deleting it because we still have the original file. Okay. So then I'm going to say okay. And I'm going to scan my background. I'm going to say start. Oh. So I had, it wants me to change the lever. All right. So I had it in position 2. And I had in position 1. I wanted it in position 2. So we always want to do what our machine asks us to do. Okay, now if you'll notice, this just barely fits, right? I'm a little scared. So I'm going to go edit. I'm going to go object edit. I'm going to go rotate. Rotate. I'm going to just rotate it a little bit. Maybe scooch it over a little bit. Scooch it over, up and over. Maybe, oops. Okay, I think I have to go in increments of 1 now. All right, I think it's gonna work. But what we could do is if I don't know, we can go to our magnifying glass. So here it's within our boundaries. So I'm gonna scroll down. And you know what, let me scroll down a little more. I think we can afford to move it a little this way. Now let's go down. Oops, maybe that's a little too far. Let's go down and see what we look like. Okay, that's much better. We might cut out just a teeny tiny bit of that, but that's okay because that's on the inside. So I'm going to say okay, and okay, and okay. And then I'm going to do please select. And I'm going to say cut. And my half cut is off, which is what I want. But if it wasn't, I'd go to tools, scroll down, and I'd turn off my half cut. So we'll say okay, and we'll say start. So this doesn't take long. A couple of minutes. Oh, you know what would be cute? You could put, you know how you get those little mini bags of M&Ms? That'd be cute to put in here. I don't know, I don't get trick-or-treaters at my house. I don't know about you guys. All my neighbors turn off their lights, so I was like, well, I'm not going to be the only one. So, but once they look down the street and see everybody's lights are off, they don't even come down. They're like, oh, never mind. So, but it would be cute if you just had like let's say your neighbors have little ones, you could just make it for just them. That'd be cute. So what it's doing now, sorry, I forgot to change cameras. So it's making little dash lines, and those will be our fold lines. Sorry about forgetting to change the camera. Amateur move. There it is. So I'm going to say, I'm going to bring this back to, I have all this stuff in the way of my camera selection. I'm going to say okay. I'm going to unload the mat. And I'm going to hit home and okay to delete all. All right, let's go to our overhead and see how this did. Here we are. So this is the main body of the card. And now okay. Get rid of these little itty bits. Oops. Trying to be neat and clean. So now we're going to cut our, I think I'm going to make his nuts. I think nuts or bolts out of black too, since I don't have silver. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to like pool these designs together and see what size I need to cut my paper, because I didn't do that ahead of time. We used to get close to 300 kids. Oh, yeah, people come. Yes, that's what people, I don't know that they do it so much in my neighborhood, but people tend to drive their kids to, I mean, believe me, there's nothing special about my neighborhood, but people used to drive the kids to, you know, the more affluent, shall we say, neighborhoods. Maybe they thought they'd get better candy there. All right, so we're going to go to the design screen, and I'm going to show, because I need to figure out how the size to cut my paper. So I am going, because I didn't do that as homework. All right, so I'm going to retrieve data again. I'm going to go my stick again, and I'm going to go to tips and tricks again. I gotta see what's on here. I think I could delete some of the stuff off the stick. And there's Frankenstein. And we're gonna say okay. And we're gonna say edit. And this time we're gonna delete the big guy. Okay, we're gonna delete that because we already cut that. We're gonna say okay. And then they're kind of already grouped together. Let's go into the selection. Let's move this closer to here. Come on. And let's go into the selection tool. Use our draw arrows and go like that and say okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. So I had those bolts selected. I didn't want that. So I said okay. Okay, object edit, and we're going to group it, and then we're going to check the size. So I'm just going to cut my white paper like 4x4. And then I'm going to say okay, and okay. Selection arrows again. This time I'm going to click off, use the arrows, and collect the parts that I'm going to cut black. Say okay, okay. Yeah, it does get expensive to treat all those kids. Okay, so let's group those and let's size that. Okay, so I think we're safe. Would you agree? If we cut all our paper like 4x4. And I I'm not going to cut on her nice new rotary. I'm going to just cut it with a scissor. And she's got a pencil here. So we're going to take advantage of that. At home I would cut it with my rotary, but okay. So we said for the black and the white we want probably 4x4 will do it, right? 4x4. Yeah, I know that. I feel I love giving out candy, but I don't know. Just not doing it anymore. I used to give out like pretzels, stuff like that. I don't know if the kids thought that was so great, but I was trying to help them not get cavities. All right, so there's our black piece. And it's not exactly 4x4. I know you guys can't see my. Oh, there you go. It's okay. It's all right. And then the kids would always find out which neighbor gave the best candy. My boyfriend's neighborhood, let's just say he had a more affluent neighborhood than I did. Someone that lived there worked for Hershey's or something, and they would give out whole candy bars. So this one, I'm going to just put this black one on the white one and cut it that way. So needless to say, he was pretty popular. I used to like it back in the day when I was a kid because some people weren't doing bad things, right? So you could have the homemade stuff. There was one lady who would make candied apples. Oh my God, they were so good. You know, and oh, my favorite was when they'd make popcorn balls. Yeah, that's what we used to do too when the teenagers came out. We'd say, sorry, it's for the littles. Now there's some little ones in my neighborhood. There hasn't been, but now there is. So maybe, I don't know. But they probably don't want their kids eating candy anyway, right? People are more health conscious than they used to be. I had some good food in Mexico. I think the favorite dish I had was paella, which is actually a Spanish dish, but oh, it was good. It was good. And then, of course, my all-time favorite is carnitas. I ate carnitas a couple times. Oh, but you know what I had that I really, really, really liked was a tripe taco. Oh my gosh, so delicious. All right, here we are. So what we're going to cut, I probably should take this reference sheet with me because I get there and I'm like, what? Wait, which is which? But we grouped it, so that'll help us. Anyway, let's go back to the scan and cut. Okay, my friends. Yes, that's true, Linda. Keep it, oops, I dropped my instructions. Keep them out of trouble, right? I know. Keep them busy and out of trouble. All right, I'm going to load the mat again off camera. I think you guys are all familiar with that, I think. A lot of some churches, I'm going to say okay here, and okay, okay, and okay, and I'm going to scan my background. I think set and start. I think some churches do what they call trunk or treat, where the the parishioners come with candy and the kids go from car to car to car. I think that's a good idea because that's safe, right? And they don't have to worry about it. All right, so this is the white and this is the black. And you know, this is kind of hard to see, so if you can't really tell, you can go to your tools and you can make it darker, but then we won't be able to see the black. So this looks good. Let's go back to the tools and turn the light on again. And then we look pretty good. I think we could bring it down maybe a little bit. I think it's okay. So I'm going to say okay. Please select, cut, start. Let me change cameras. I think we'll do all the cutting and then we'll do the putting it together. It's not hard. I used glue last night, but tonight I'm going to try to use my sticker maker because glue's messy. I don't like sticky fingers. You know what else you could use these for? You could use them, like, let's say you're having a little Halloween party or something. You could use these as like name tag. Like if you're having a dinner or something, or a little party, you could use those as put people's names on it. And you could even do that in the scan itself. The nursing homes here love to have. Yeah, I bet they do. I think because my mom was in a senior care center and she had dementia. She loved the little kids when they'd come visit. Okay, I'm going to just unload the mat. That was her favorite when the little kids would come visit. Oh, you were too scared to. My mom would have not been happy with me if I had done that. But you know, out here when they toilet papered your house, it was because you were popular. So my brother, when he was in high school, was a track star. So one time we called it TPing. They TP'd our house, but my mom made my brother clean it up. So, boy, I bet you people haven't done that since COVID. When we had our big shortage. I don't know if there was a shortage or just a run on it, right? People create their own panic. So I did mention I used the standard blade, I think. So I used the standard black auto blade. As you can see, cut perfectly. So here's our scrap. And I'm going to put these aside so I don't lose them. So when we do our putting it all together. Excuse me, I keep getting tickles in my throat today. Let me take a drink, I'm sorry. I think my throat just gets dry and then I feel the need to cough. I'm not used to talking a lot. This little guy doesn't want to come off. He's saying, I'm staying on this mat where it's comfortable. Okay. Come on. I think that's Frankenstein's hair. This is part of his eyeballs. All right, so there's Frankenstein. Now let's do our bat. So our bat's going to be pink. It's going to be a girly bat. It's a pretty pink, isn't it? I just didn't feel like running out and buying some purple paper. So I thought, oh, that'll be all right if I use pink. It's a pretty pink. I'm not even a pink girl, but this is... I think it'll be cute. So the bat... I guess it's its fangs, eyeballs, the top of its head, pupils, and wings. So this will all be black and I'll be white. And we'll do the same thing we did before where we'll group it and then I can know how big to cut my paper. And I always cut it bigger because I don't want any unhappy accidents, right? And we're going to have to do the same thing with this where we angle it. But it doesn't matter. Paper doesn't... So... So I was just reading Mickey's comment. So your mom played a joke back on the jokester. Good for mom. Good for mom. All right, let's go to our planning, our designing screen. And we are going to, I'm just loading the Madigan off screen. Okay, I'm going to hit home and OK to delete. Once again, we're going to retrieve data. Once again, USB. Once again, my folder for my special friends here. Ta-da. And this is the bat. And we're going to say, okay. It looks like they grouped everything already. Anyway, then we're going to say edit once again. And we're going to delete all this extra stuff for now. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay, so we're left with the body of our design. I'm going to scan again. Scan it. Yeah, what's bad is when if they TP your house and it's wet out, it rains, it makes a big mess. Or if it's just foggy. So we're going to move our design to the middle. We're going to edit, object edit. Once again, we're going to rotate. And okay, and I'm going to do okay, okay. Let's go to the magnifying glass and double check it. I think it can come up a little bit. And over a little bit. But let's see what we look like downstairs, down here. Let's see if we can just do that. Let's go back up. If it cuts off a little bit, okay, I think that's okay. So, okay, okay, because if it cuts off a little bit here, it's okay, because that's on the inside, but this is on the outside. So we're going to say OK again. Please select, cut. And once again, let me change cameras. And I'm starting the cutting process. Now it's doing the little dash lines, the fold lines. So last night I didn't get to watch Saleema's Embracing Embroidery. I'm going to have to go back and watch it because I saw her sample today. It's so cute. Really cute. So then we don't do anything tomorrow as far as lives go. Okay, it's finished cutting, so I'm going to just say okay and unload the mat. And come to the overhead. So tomorrow we aren't doing anything as far as lives go, but we'll return on Tuesday with a sewing technique. I missed a little corner here, but no big deal. I mean, if I wanted to, like, super... Okay, so that's it. So I could have, like, spent a little longer scooting it, but that gets boring, right? I don't want to bore you guys. Because I appreciate you coming to visit with us. And some of you, it's like dinner time. Well, if you're on the East Coast, it's 7:30, right? If you're Central, it's 5:30. Here it's 3:30. Okay, once again, let's go to our design and see what I need to, what size I need to cut my stuff. Okay. All right, so we're going to hit home and okay to delete. We're going to retrieve our data again. This gets repetitive, right? That's okay. And look for my special folder for my special friends. There we go. And the bat. So I'm going to say okay. And I'm going to say edit. And I'm going to scroll till I get to that guy and delete it. And say okay. And then I'm going to go to my selection tool. Use my arrows. And I'm going to drop. So this will all be cut from white. I'm going to say okay. Okay. I'm going to say object edit. And I'm going to group it. And I'm going to check the size. So let's just go with 4x4 again. Okay. So I'm going to say okay and okay. Once again, I'm going to deselect this guy. I'm going to go to selection tool, use my arrows, and zero in on my parts I'm going to cut out of the black. And say okay. And okay. Object edit, group it. And let's see the size. So it looks like 4x4 or a little bigger would be okay. So I'm going to say okay and okay and okay. So now when we get ready, we'll be ready to scan the background. All right. So we're going to cut. Actually, let me just go back to the overhead. I'm going to just cut it off here. Make life simple, right? Keep it simple. Okay, that'll be for our white parts. And for the black part, I think I'm going to make it just a little bit bigger, just for good measure, right? Just to be safe. Remember, don't use your good sewing scissors. Use your designated paper scissors. And we'll put it here, and we'll put it here, and we'll brayer it down. So it's finally cooling off here. It's supposed to get a little bit warmer again this weekend, but then it'll cool off again. I'm so ready for sweater weather. Of course, that's about as cold as it gets here, sweater weather. So when I was in Mexico, where I was at, it's a warmer climate, right? And so when I was there, it was like 70 maybe. These people, they had like puffer coats on. I'm like, what's going on here? Okay, so let's go to the scan and cut. And we're on our final leg of cutting. I remember when we moved out here from Minnesota when I was a kid, I think we moved out in October. And then, so then it was like getting to be wintertime. These people were all bundled up and we're like wearing sleeveless shirts and we're looking at us like, what's wrong with you people? So we're scanning the background. We're saying start. But soon your body acclimates and You start getting cold when it's not that cold. Okay, so I'm going to move my white parts over to my white area and my black parts to my black area. And so let's go ahead once again and dim it so we look good, right? And actually we look good, but just to double check it, we'll make it darker. Perfecto. So we're going to say OK, please select, cut, and I'll change cameras and we'll start. Hey Pam, you're never late, girl. There's no such thing. No such thing. So I sent you a package today, Pam. So today went fast, and you're welcome. Today went fast, and this week went fast. I don't know, it doesn't seem like Friday to me today. But I know a lot of people out there are thrilled that it's Friday, right? Okay, we are actually done. I'm going to say okay. I'm going to load the mat. And I am going to hit home. And OK to delete patterns. And I'm going to turn off the scan and cut. But I'm going to take my stick because I need it. All right. So we're done with the cutting portion of our program. So now let's put these monsters together, shall we? This is probably the hardest part. So I'm going to put the bat together first since he's right here. He's right here, or is it, yes, TGIF, right? So for us who work part-time. So, oh, Diamond, I don't know why. I know Mr. FB does some funky monkey stuff sometimes. So, but glad you made it. You know, there's always replay for what you missed out. So it's nice, like when there's nothing on TV, you could go to your friendly Facebook and watch replays. The store's officially closed and it's so quiet. We had a couple new friends come in today. They'd never been in the store before. That's always exciting to meet new friends. We always enjoy that. Of course, we love our old friends too. Don't get me wrong. Okay, I should use the little spatula, but I'm living dangerously here. Oh, the Dodgers are on? That's nice. I'm not a baseball fan. I'm like, oh. Actually, I'm not really a fan of any sport. I always say you can watch the last 5 minutes and then you're good. Right? Kinda. Okay, let me get my mat out of the way. My mat. Oops. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see how our bat goes together. So we have our pink. We have our little, I guess these are fangs. They're the eyeballs, the top, the wings, and the eyeballs. Okay, let's see. So they want us to, so this one, you kind of have to glue it down, and it's on the wrong side of the card. You kind of have to glue it down because you don't want these guys to get glued down. So if I used my sticker thing, they would get stuck down. Oh no, where's the lid to my glue? Uh-oh. Boy, I hope my glue didn't dry out. This is brand new. Oh, poop. Anyway, so I'm putting a little glue on here. I didn't really want to use glue, but it's okay. I'm going to get a handy wipe out, or a baby wipe. Probably the glue thing's in my bag, I hope. Let me wipe out so I can. I hate sticky fingers. I was probably a clean kid, huh? So notice that this goes at the top, where the slits are is like the bottom. And you don't want to get glue on his fangs. Alright, so I'm going to put this down like this. I'm going to try to line up the edges. You know, close is close enough, right? Ugh, sticky fingers, don't like it. Yes, I hear what you're saying there, my friend Diamond. Okay. So now we do the eyeballs. Well, you know what? I got the glue out. I might as well just go with it, right? So I'm a little dabble to you. Come on, glue. I know I didn't put your, oops. Sorry, I didn't put your lid on. I'm gonna make him a googly-eyed bat. Look, can you see what I'm doing? These are little pieces, so it's kind of hard. You know what you could do instead? You could actually get those little passy googly eyes instead of these eyes. That'd be cute, actually. Now that I think about it, it would be cute. Okay. There we go. Oh. Okay. Oh, and then, so here's a, I don't think you can see it, but there's a fold line, so I'm folding it. And then this is his little hair, like Count Dracula. Or her little hair. She's going to be very stylish. Oh, I hope I have the lid to this glue. It's going to upset me so much. I'm trying not to get glue on Selima's beautiful mat here. Okay. So let's, I hope you can see what I'm doing here. You have a little playtime. Okay. So there's her stylish hairdo. Now we just got to glue down her eyes. I don't want to make her cross. Well, she can be looking, okay. No big. I was going to use the sticker machine, but this is working out. You could make her cross-eyed if you wanted to. Yeah, really small. It does work to use tweezers, but did Lynn think that far ahead? No. No, no, no. Well, this is coming out cute though, huh? Look. Look at. Now. So, I'm trying to figure out the wings. It looks like they folded it up like this, and they glued the wings like this. can't get the wing to come up. It looks like it. Let me just fold this. There's another fold line right here. All right. So, I think that's how they did it. Okay. The other one they put on the inside. What do I know? I'll just do what they tell me to do, right? Oh, I know what you meant. I know what you meant, Diamond. I know, it gives some person, her, Doris, it's a her. Oh, I mean Diamond, sorry. It's a her. It's a her, she's pretty in pink. Hey, pink, that's the color for breast cancer month. I know, sorry, I'm off camera. Sorry. Let me put it on the paper to glue it down. Alright, there we go. So I'm using Aleene's Fast Grab Tacky Glue. Okay, so we'll just put that aside and let it dry for a bit, and then we'll fold it up. Alright, let's do Frankenstein. Frankenstein, I might use the sticker thing. Okay, here's Frankenstein. And once again, oh, I missed a fold line on here. Once again, they have these tabs that you want to leave open. So we'll use glue on here, but on these itty bits, I think I'll use the tool. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. That's right, I know it was a typo. Sometimes it anticipates, it thinks it knows what you want to say, and it types it, and then you're like, wait, that's not what I meant to say. So it's all good. There we go. Okay, now what's next? So we did this. Turn the page. Now his little, oh, so I think these ones I'll have to use the glue too. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. So we're going to glue those down to there. Maybe I'll just end up using the glue the whole time. Glue those to there. So those are his bolts or whatever, you know, where he gets the shock that brought him to life. So what was your favorite, like, Halloween scary movie when you were a kid? I think I liked Wolfman, but then, you know, I like dogs, so. Okay, there's that. Now we're gonna flip him over. Where's the fold line? There's the fold line. Poor Frankenstein needs an orthodontist. He needs an orthodontist or a dentist. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to glue on his hair. Yeah, let's do the hair first, because then we'll know where to place his eyeballs. Maybe Frankenstein and the bat will go out on a date. I think Frankenstein was a nice guy. He was just a little misunderstood. Right? Like King Kong, he had good intentions. Okay. So now we'll do the eyeballs. I'm reaching across to get the eyeballs. This is kind of relaxing. I kind of like this. sort of kind of relaxing. I see why people get into paper crafts, right? Especially with the ScanNCut. You aren't having to cut this stuff. The ScanNCut does it for you. So it looks like they put his eyeballs in different positions. Like maybe one was close to here. He's kind of sad looking. Oops, don't glue it to the paper. And then one can be closer to here.
So cute.
He might be kind of cross-eyed. That's okay.
That's okay. That's the fun part about it, right?
He ate too much candy and he got cross-eyed. Like food coma. I'm famous for getting food coma. So I'm going to just put, I'm not going to put this in the same place. There we go. You didn't like any Halloween. Oh, you still don't, to be honest. So my brother and sister, they're older than me. And I guess they were scared to death of Wizard of Oz. I think they were especially scared of the flying monkeys. So that's kind of funny. I like his eyes like that. They were afraid of the flying monkeys, I think. So my friend that I visited in Mexico, so he grew up there, but he came here and went to college, and then he kind of stayed here. But he's back taking care of his mom. Anyway, when he and his brother were like 8 and 9 or something, their father knew someone who owned a movie theater, and The Exorcist was out, and they went to the movie theater, and they weren't supposed to go in because they were too young. Oh, you hated The Wizard of Oz, The Witch and the Monks. Anyway, so they were too young to see The Exorcist. But they told the guy, oh no, Dad said it was okay. So the guy let him in, and then they were so scared for a long time after that they had to sleep with each other. They were so scared. Oh, that's what you get for being naughty and not, going to see movies you aren't supposed to go see. Yeah, the Wizard of Oz for its day, that was kind of a graphic movie, right? Well, at least no one got hurt. Not like Chainsaw Massacre or something like that. I'm just going to dab this with the baby wipe. That might have been a mistake, but that's okay. All right. Top of the day to you, Norman. How are you? All right. It was a good day today in the store. We had a good day. It's fun. All right. So I'm going to move Frankie out of the way and bring in my Batgirl. All right. So what you do, so we folded it on the score lines, and we're going to pull these little tabs out. And what happens is the little tabs go in those slots. And then, I'm telling you, The Exorcist is still scary. Well, I don't like it where she's spewing vomit. I don't like that. Yeah, this is so cute. Look at that. They're friends. They're holding hands. Okay, now let's do Frankenstein. This is cute. I'm having fun. Maybe I will pass out candy anyway. Okay, so there's Frank's tabs. Frank's tabs are going to go in these little slots. Frankie. All right. Oh, they are adorable. Look at them. Look at them. Frankie doesn't look as green on the camera as he is in real life. Okay, I think the bat in pink is cute. I think the bat is, I don't know, which is your favorite? Do you like the monster, Frankenstein, or the bat? Which is your favorite? Not that you get anything, but vote. I'm just curious, which is your favorite? I think my favorite is the bat. I think she's super cute. I know, they're so cute. So this is it, you have little favors to pass out. I think it'd be fun. What time is it? Look at that. Well, we've been here almost an hour, but we chatted a lot, which, that's the fun part, right? Chatting with our friends is fun. I like it. Oh, so Marilyn likes the monster. Marilyn votes for the monster. Doris votes for the bat. And nobody likes Frankie? Frankie's pretty cute too. Would he look better? You know what would be good, and I have some at home, was make these guys, his bolts, out of silver glitter paper. Ghirardelli's, candies in the middle. Oh yeah. They're just so cute. I love them. I'm liking them. I'm going to leave them here at the store. So if you're locals, you can come see them. Oh, you like the Monster Inc. movies? Yeah, kids always want to watch everything over and over and over again. Yeah, I don't think I saw the Monster Inc. I'll have to go look on Netflix, see if I can watch it there. All right, my friends, that's it for me. So don't forget to catch us Tuesday for Tuesday's techniques. Napkin holders, good idea, Doris. You could put the napkin in there with utensils. That's a great idea. So Tuesday's Technique Tuesday. Wednesday's our fabric sale. Thursday is Embracing Embroidery, and then Friday's either IQ Design Center or Scan and Cut. So next week it's Design Center IQ. And when all of it is on Facebook, but Wednesday for the fabric sale, it is also on our app, which you can get through Google Play or the App Store on your Apple device. Yeah, so just look it up. So remember, on Canvas Workspace, it's called Monster Candy Sleeves. And you know what I did? You can do a search on the project. So it's under projects in Canvas Workspace. You can do a search, and I searched for Halloween, and they came up. So Marilyn, it is on Canvas Workspace. And it's under the project tab, and you can search. And I searched Halloween, and I found them. I thought they were cute. There's also a Halloween box, ornament, a Halloween card. So I don't know if the next time I do Scan and Cut, I don't know if it's before Halloween or not. Maybe if it is, maybe I'll do another Halloween one. I thought it was fun. I liked it. So don't forget, if you're stumped for a quick, easy project and you don't feel like designing it yourself, just go to Canvas Workspace and the projects, and I'm sure you'll find something. Like I said, I've done a couple projects off of them. Like I did some earrings and stuff. So it's great. All right, my friends, I had a lot of fun tonight. I hope you did too, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and stay happy and healthy. Take care. See you next time. Bye.